And Charlie knows. This man greets you with a smile, but his eyes dart about, never staying focused on your faces. He has a collection of pins and medals drawn across his chest.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas.
Tell us about the Battle of Two Buttes.
Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine two round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of two buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell.
What's St. Elmo?
Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago, sadly. But it was a thriving town before then. Thanks to old Charlie, yep.
Don't listen to a word old Charlie says, Rangers. He's the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Says the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
We got a lot of titles, huh?
All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie. So what can Charlie do for you?
We're looking for a man named Delgado.
El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie, you remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had.
What's your job around here?
I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms.
Can you let us into the back rooms?
I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brago doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brago's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me.
What can you tell us about Little Vegas?
Ah, Mr. Brago's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brago upstairs.
You mean the movie? Why'd you call us Red Hats?
Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused.
What's with all the badges?
You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake.
A snake. Can you tell us about another badge?
See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with fists like bricks. But I gave her the old razzle-dazzle, took her down.
Razzle-dazzle? Is that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold.
Oh, God.
Until next time, Red
Later.
Hats.
Okay. Interesting.
Stowed away on an Arapaho. Hey there. What do you need?
We're looking for a man named Delgado. Is he here?
Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Can't help you.
Wait, can you tell us about this
This is the
place?
Little Vegas. A slice of paradise in a freezing shithole. Plenty of sins available for the picking. Just take a look around.
Yeah, you got one person dancing right behind the bar. Are they even working? Got any juicy gossip to share?
Loose lips don't get you far in Mr. Brygo's organization. So, nope.
What's on tap?
All the best vices Colorado has to offer.
Uh-huh. Okay. Whoop. Fighting beer. Drink to gain plus 25% melee damage for 36 turns. But suffer minus 2 AP for 60 turns afterwards. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Then we got Liquid Time. Gain plus 3 AP for 36 turns, but suffer minus 10% evasion for 720 turns afterwards. Interesting. Used to feel like you could kiss the sky. Your mama will be disappointed. Gain plus 8 armor for 36 turns. Suffer 10% evasion for... No, that's actually kind of worth it. But I'm not going to buy anything.
I'm looking for someone to deploy down south.
Interesting.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? That's off limits without permission from Mr. Brygo. Red hats.
Okay. So apparently nobody has... Oh. Private party, huh? No, thank you.
Oh my gosh, tell me everything.
Enjoy the party, but stay out of the rooms behind the bar.
Gotcha.
That's just like so authentic and real. And like, I've never had a real experience like that. I am so jealous.
6, 8! 1, 6, 8! Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes.
Local 168 mercenary. Local 168
Hey,
bomber.
remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out?
Ah, okay.
Still got some on my shoes.
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party.
We're looking for a man named Delgado. A marshal.
Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither.
Sorry to bother you. Enjoy your party.
No. You ain't getting off that easy. The local 168 don't like being spied on. Or talking to pissant little runts like you. What we do like is fighting. And that's what this party's been missing. Ain't that right, crew? So let's go, runts. It's time to dance.
Oh, God. We don't fight, we kill. So don't start something you don't want to end in the grave. So don't start something you don't want to end in the graveyard.
Hey, now, hold on. We was looking for a throwdown, not a gun down. We don't get in killing fights. Unless somebody's paying. What was it you wanted again? Maybe we can help you out.
We're looking for a marshal. Okay, what is the local 168?
Used to be a union. Scrap miners local number 168. Organized when we was working the yard in Steeltown. Pay was shit, conditions were brutal, hours were criminal. So we unionized. Smart, right? Not so much. Boss Markham sacked us and hired a bunch of refugees to take our jobs. So we had to find a new way to make coin. Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well as mining, and reformed as a mercenary company. Local 168. Best there is, if you can afford union rates.
We're looking for a marshal named Delgado.
Yeah, we saw him. That Charlie Nose fella? Dragged him into the back rooms behind the bar.
Oh, all right, we're done with you.
Good. We got drinking to do.
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes.
Oh, well.
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? What? Oh my god, tell me everything.
It was dirty and cramped, and I pitched through a hole in a truck bed.
That's just like so authentic and real. And like, I've never had a real experience like that. I am so jealous.
We always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go
Okay.
home with red hot balls. It's just
What is this?
To the Little Vegas brothel, friends.
Assassin, what are you doing? Kendall, this man's face is a crosshatch of scars. He puts on a professional smile as you approach.
Oh, hey, Quan. Looking for a good time, I assume.
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
Kendall?
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
He turns away, hard-faced, and one of his girl leans in.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
We gotta science this.
Rangers, you're not actually going to recreate in this disgusting place.
Of course. Here at the Little Vegas brothel, we offer a royal flush of ladies and gentlemen of the evening. There's the lovely Ten of Hearts, the handsome Jack of Hearts, the imperious Queen of Hearts, the mighty King of Hearts, the unsurpassed Ace of Hearts, and, for those of you who like it weird and wild, there's the one and only Joker. So, pick a card. Any card.
We had some other questions.
Of course. But before we return to other topics, you need to know that if you do decide to indulge, you pay the escorts directly. Not me, okay? Now what else did you want to know?
Goodbye.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Okay. Oh my. Oh, really? Oh, I completely missed the name. How did I miss that entire name? Oh god. Well.
Fuck me!
No. Not interested.
Oh, man, I love dancing. Stowed away on an Arapaho convoy?
But I've heard a
Oh my
rumor
God,
that there's an
tell me
exclusive secret
everything.
dance party up at Aspen every year. I'm for sure gonna get an
Ugh.
invite this year.
So gaudy. So
Welcome to my...
ostentatious.
Oh, you've never...
Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure.
I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you were in 2? I don't remember you at all. So it's been a while since I played it.
And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine clothiers being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brago. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it?
You know Angela Death and General Vargas?
You haven't heard the story? Hey, I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare. Then Angie and Snake and their squad showed up, guns a-blazing, and saved the day. Heroes, every one of them. Helped me consolidate control of the city, too. Of course, 15 years later, the robots came back and destroyed everything. But you know all about that. They attacked you, too. Anyway, that shared history makes me happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay.
Thanks. You've given a lot of class.
I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get where it is today. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot.
I'm sorry to say, Vargas is dead, but his sacrifice saved all of Arizona.
Damn. I'd heard rumors, but... well, I'm not surprised that's the way he went out. A hero to the end. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a glass in his honor tonight.
I might have to. I might have to watch the end of Wasteland 2 from where I left off because I did not finish 2. Unfortunately.
Now, what can I do for you?
What's with the painting behind you?
Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh?
That painting was commissioned before the robots came? That's 20 years ago. How is it you don't look a day older?
Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger.
Why did you move to Colorado?
Like I said, 15 years after the Rangers saved us, the robots came back. Deadlier than before. We held out as long as we could. But without help from the Rangers, the end was inevitable. As to why we came to Colorado? Well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. So we packed up our roulette tables and hit the road.
Tell us about Little Vegas.
I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. It's not quite Vegas, but it's close. And since I can't go back, this will have to do, won't it? And besides, The customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of Sin City behind one door.
We're helping the marshals with an investigation. Could you answer some questions?
Certainly. Ask away.
You're a connected guy. Do you know anything about who let the Dorseys into the city?
What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but...
We have good information that Delgado is being held in your back rooms.
Good information, you say? That's better information than I have, then. Nobody told me nothing. But I'm sorry. I can't let you go back there. My property, my rules. And if you try it without my permission, my capos will defend my property by all means necessary. Understand me?
That's all for now. Let's talk about something else.
What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do for you?
Nope, that's
Good
it.
luck.
Okay. Oh, and I leveled up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and level up. Skills. That's going to cost 2 points. That's going to cost 2 points. I think I can go ahead and do that. Boom and boom. As for over here... Perhaps I can start increasing my charisma a little bit. But at the same time, I also kind of want to increase my crit chance. That'll increase by 2, putting me up. That'll end up putting me up to 20% crit chance. No, yeah, we'll go ahead and go intelligence. Boom. Done. Well.
Stowed away on the Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me everything.
Hell, yeah! What do you want now? This party is only for the local 168. Good. We got drinking to do.
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes. Local 168, booyah!
What do you want now? This party is only for the local. Used to be nuts. Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well. Good. We got drinking to do.
Why me?
Talk to Mr. Nose if you need anything.
Mr. Nose?
Fuck me!
I hate that I have to be drunk to say this, but you know what? You're all the best friends I could ask for.
Nightclub enforcer. Hostess. Huh. How am I gonna do things?
Brygo's in his lounge. You can go up.
I already talked to Mr. Brygo. Maybe there's more we can do?
Fucking feet hurt.
Ugh, tell me about it. Killing me.
I am so tired of just standing here.
You know it. Sometimes...
Either that or get us some chairs.
G-string theory? What? Quick draw.
You won't regret this in the morning, because we'll sleep till high noon.
Nope. Not interested. As Charlie knows.
Hello again, red hats.
We know you took Delgado into the back rooms. We need to get in there.
Well, ain't you a clever seed of red hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that, right? Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give you a name. All you gotta do is prove this guy was acting on his own.
What's in this for you?
Way I see it, everybody wins. You get your culprit, and we don't get in trouble with the law. Once you clear Mr. Brygo's name, I'm sure he'll release Delgado.
That makes sense. Tell us where to find this guy.
Look for our man McTavish at the machine shop near Pillory Square. I don't care what you do to him, but if you can come back and prove the rest of us weren't involved, I'm sure we can make a deal. Yeah? Also, I didn't tell you this, Red Hats. Sure. First, head to Pillory Square. You know, where the marshals leave folks to freeze. Mac's place is southeast of the human popsicles. Usually has a paperboy shouting nearby. Find a way to prove Mr. Brygo wasn't mixed up in this Dorsey business, and we can make a deal. Yeah?
We met a guy named Kendall. What's with the net name?
You like it? He used to be a real lady killer. Then he made the unwise decision to double-cross Mr. Brygo. So the boys took him into the back room. Had him in there for weeks, poor bastard. You could hear his screams clear across town. He came back with a face that wasn't so pretty anymore. And without Master John Goodfellow. Kendall. Get it?
What a revolting story.
Yeah, he didn't like it much either. Especially the ending. Till next time, Red Hats.
Well, much more. Man.
Hey, you're cramping my moves.
Rude. There is just so much going on to this. I really don't like how he actually just straight up gave us a name. I almost think he's trying to steer us away from our actual objectives. I almost wanted to go ahead and just go, screw it, we're doing it. Boom. But I'm not that evil. I'm not evil, guys. I swear. Swear I'm not evil.
Hello, Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. We at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me.
Well. Interesting. Okay, confront. According to Charlie Knows, the real traitor is one of Brygo's thugs, a guy named MacTavish. If we can get MacTavish to admit that he acted alone, that will clear Brygo, and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. At the machine shop near Pillar Square.